Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to Share Explores Daily, and today we've got another video. I am back in London and I'm doing a video that I promised to do 2 years ago. Behind me I've got the famous Kensington Palace. This building behind me is one of the official royal residences of London, and Princess Diana famously lived here until she sadly passed away. So we're going to go inside and explore the history, see what's there, and so on and so forth. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Let's go inside and have a look. So guys, I've come into the King's State Department. As you can see, it's got these really cool stairways here. So I was told this is called the King's Stairs, and as you can see, the architecture here is absolutely amazing. Look at the roof, look at everything, absolutely incredible. So guys, I've been told that the staircase is like a landing. So essentially it's where everyone used to dress to impress the King George II back in the 1700s. So all these paintings and murals that you can see here was commissioned by George I back in the 1700s, I believe. So as you can see behind me, got them all there going all the way around. As you can see, in front of me you can see the throne. I've been told this is not the official throne that the king sat on, but it's a route that people used to take through those doors to get to the king. And as you can see, the room is decorated to an absolutely fantastic standard, and you can see the architecture going up. I'm going to assume that's a portrait of him himself, and as you can see going round, I'm going to assume that's him and his wife. So guys, this room is called the Privy Chamber, and it was coolly decorated by Princess Caroline, I believe her name was. I was told in this room as well you won't find many pieces of furniture because this room used to hold many people at one time. So this room here, I was told, is where they used to have the dances and balls basically, and used to play music. Here you can see this lovely dress. I'm guessing this is what the king and queen would have worn. So I'm in the king's drawing room, and this is where people would go to meet the king himself. And as you can see, it's quite big and quite spacious. You can see the dress that the king and queen would typically normally wear, and here you can see it's directly opposite the main entrance. So I'm guessing the king would have made some speeches and stuff from this entrance here. One thing I love is how the portraits have been kept to top condition, and you can see them going around all the way around the whole room. And there is the portrait of Queen Caroline. This is a court gown made of French silk. So guys, this room that I'm standing in would have been Queen Caroline's closet. You get an idea of how big her closet would have been, as you can see by me moving around. This is the king's drawing room, and courtiers would have come to the king's drawing room in search of power and patronage. It is the climax of the whole suite of rooms. You can get guided tours of each section of the palace. So guys, I've just done the King's State apartments. Now I'm going to the other side and doing the Queen's State apartments. So let's go. So guys, here you can see the Queen's staircase, and these have been here since I think 1691. It's actually one of the few parts of the palace that hasn't heavily been modified over the years. Here you can see like some kind of like family tree that goes back many generations. And here we've got the Queen's Gallery, as you can see, and it's where everything happened. And as you can see, it's quite a architectural, fantastic place. You've got fireplaces, you've got portraits, but you have to remember as well guys, this is a very light room. It's been emptied, but imagine 300 years ago the amount of things that was in here: clothes, tables, and God knows what else. So you can imagine how important this room was. Here you have some kind of bust of some kind of black person. It says that no one actually knows who it is of, but yeah, it's been here for quite a long time. Obviously it's not me. This is a painting or portrait of Peter the Great. This is the Queen's closet, obviously where all her clothes were held. So the lady in the portrait is not Mary, it's actually Anne, her younger sister. So in this room as well, the Queen would have had like servants or maids to help dress her. Here is the Queen's dining room, where they used to dine and sit down, etc. So as you can see, it's not the biggest dining hall at all, but there are lots of portraits and stuff, and I was told they were big on having meat. Queen Mary was big on eating meat. Yeah, so this is the Queen's bedroom where Mary died suddenly at the age of 32. Here we've got like this gallery of portraits, as you can see in this room, that goes all the way around like that. Got like these silk gowns, got these cool socks, and that's like a what? That is a trumpet, I believe. These are the keys and I think the robes of someone called Lord Chamberlain. And these have been here since the mid 1700s, as I've been told. So, how do I rate this tour so far? It's not bad, it's okay. I'm not really a royalist as such, but I'm doing it for you guys. So we're gonna do the one last bit, which is about Queen Victoria's youth, and then we finish the tour. This room here shows all of Victoria's crown jewels, and it was actually commissioned by Prince Albert, her husband. So, fun fact, Queen Victoria was actually born in this palace in 1819, and from the time that she was young, she was being groomed to become Queen of the United Kingdom and its realms. So this room that I'm in is essentially where she spent her childhood years, and here we've got a replica of the palace, of what it looked like during that time. Here's a portrait of a young Victoria with her mother. So in this room you can see all the toys that she pretty much had as a kid and the toys she enjoyed playing with. And here you've got a toy box of some replica toys that she would have played with when she was growing up. So in this room, this is where Victoria would have begun her education. And here you've got a map of the whole world, as you can see, and large parts of the map, so the UK, parts of Africa, Indian subcontinent, North America, Caribbean, Australia, New Zealand were obviously at that time under British control. So she would have been groomed to essentially become queen of a quarter of the world's countries. Here you've got a list of all the things that Victoria had to adhere to, simple things such as her diet. So Queen Victoria actually loved opera, and this whole room here is actually where she had opera performances for her, including for one of her birthdays, I believe. Here you've got some costumes and stuff that you can try on. I won't try them on now, but you can get a rough idea of what it was like in this room. This is the travelling bed that Victoria used when she was a teenager. This room also explains the family feuds that went on in the royal family during the years of Victoria. Many people in her family didn't want her to become queen, so she actually wasn't allowed to rule alone until she was 18 years old, I believe. So it was in this room where Victoria had a lavish ball for her 17th birthday and danced with the man who she eventually would marry, Prince Albert. Here you've got this very, very cool like replica sort of toy thing of her and Albert spinning around. This is the exact room that Victoria was born in on the 24th of May 1819, so just over 200 years ago. So guys, I've come outside to the front, and as you can see, you've got the statue of Victoria behind me. So let me know, what do you think? Because it wasn't my most favorite tour, but I did it anyway for you guys. So let me know what you think. That is it guys for today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Let me know, where should I go next? What should I do? I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.